They will be taking on Scotland. Scotland lost to Argentina yesterday, 22-14. And the Americans getting a good win against a very...
He's going to have a fiery contest on his hands. Scotland losing yesterday, want to make amends for that loss to Argentina. In contrast, the US trying to build on a lackluster performance, but still getting the W against Russia.
Scott Wright gets us underway. Nice high kick, giving Blake, his captain, a chance to get up and compete. Baker went up as well. Great contest between two brilliant athletes. First possession for the Scots. They go to work straight away, and into the contact area goes Scott Wright, who started the game with the kickoff. 7 is Farndale. Out wide to where Dougie Fife. Where's jersey number 2? The counter-arc from Barrett's a good one. They should walk over the top of this, America, and they do. Sliding in like sliding into first base was Madison Hughes, and now out to Baker. Baker with the step. Now the pace. They're not going to catch him. Baker scores for America.
Well, Willie, what bravery from Madison Hughes. Slides in, gets that crucial turnover. Then the moment that you put the ball into this man's hands in a tiny bit of space, he is just electric. I've never seen a man move so fast on a rugby field. Brilliant to watch.
30 years young, made his debut on the Gold Coast in 2014, 102 tries, his second here over the weekend. And there is the man that committed his body to securing possession for his team. Young Madison Hughes looking to add the extras. Great looking kick. Oh, are you kidding me?
What a kick that is, Willie. You can't stress enough the importance of these conversions out here. Those 2 points are critical at all times. They just keep building that scoreline, keeping the scoreboard ticking over. Excellent for Madison Hughes.
Perry Baker into third place now with 26 tries. Niua with the high restart. How does Scotland respond? Quickly up and missing the tackle was Baker, but that's a nice run there from Robertson. Gets it out to Fife. Dougie Fife gets to the sweeper and then knows that there's no space there and pushes the ball back into the midfield. The dummy there from Wright. He's been busy in the opening 3 minutes of this game, has Scott Wright. Pass a little low. Picked up though by Kinghorn. Good tackle, had to be made, and now here come America again on the attack. Yosefo takes the ball to the line. Niua loops around. Hughes comes back. Baker thought about catching it, and then he pulled his hand up. There's no real advantage there. And in fact, New Zealand referee says that he's knocked it on.
It's unlucky from a US perspective there. Perry Baker just needs to hold that right-hand side. Instead of trying to come back, run straight into space. Madison Hughes has pulled the Scottish defence apart, just spilling the ball forward.
What about the two wingers in this game? Perry Baker scored 102 tries, and across from him is James Fleming, who has scored 101. So two of the Centurions in our great game going head to head here. I'm sure Fleming will just be wanting to try and get some ball in hand here. On the outside is Fleming, has to go in to clean out on that occasion. Hughes with the tackle, right into Farndale. Stepped, but Thomason never took it. Stayed strong, and now he's lost it forward, and Baker has it. Back to Niua. There's the playmaker, but Barrett gets in a good position. Big Danny Barrett with the American sidestep.
So physical, isn't he? Direct, powerful, just shrugs off that tackle. You know what's coming when Danny Barrett gets the ball.
Well, I don't think he's ever going to step off his right, his left, or kick and chase. And he just goes down Main Street. Folau Niua, in my view, is one of the unsung heroes in this American side. Such a quality player, such an integral part of the side. And that afro has just got out of control.
Yeah, such a hairdo too, isn't it, Willie, to be fair? Outstanding. I'm a little bit envious of that, but good decision from him just to occupy territory in this Scottish half now. Keep the pressure on them. America win this ball, try and get the ball wide into Perry Baker's hands.
Well, I like the setup that they've got. Madison Hughes at first receiver. Yosefo will bring in some defenders as well. But Niua thought about throwing a short ball in. Almost ran around the whole of Scotland to get there, but they've turned the ball over, and now Scotland through Farndale sets it right, gets it out to where Robertson comes back to where the supporters. Yosefo with the intercept. Niua to Hughes, out to Baker. Here's the two sprinters, Baker and Fleming. Baker and Fleming. Bye-bye. 103. And plenty to come from Perry Baker.
Really, the pace of this man in shot is just phenomenal there. He goes one-on-one, going backwards against James Fleming, who's not short of rocket fuel. And he just breezes past him like he's not even there. The man is phenomenal. So good to see him when he's like this. He's going backwards. Fleming is not slow in any shape or form. Baker makes him look like he's not even getting out of third gear. Brilliant from him.
It's not a fair contest when you give Baker 7 metres. That beautiful camera angle there showing the athleticism, and he is just like a well, he comes from a track and field background, doesn't he? That's why sprinting background. This to make it 14-0. As easy as you like. Running out of superlatives to describe the athleticism of Perry Baker.
I mean, he's come on so much as a player, hasn't he? His tackling ability, his game awareness, and they use him so effectively normally on restarts. He's so good in the air, and the combination of him and Danny Barrett, you've got the physical attributes of Barrett and the pace of Baker out wide.
Pinkelman now takes it, gives it to Barrett. Barrett will only go straight ahead. The offload to Pinkelman. Another one, here's the hat-trick. Sensational.
He knows, he acknowledges the efforts there of Barrett, just barging his way through the offload game. There he is, look at it, there's the offload. Great interchange in the middle. And one of the simplest tries Baker's scored so far, but he loves getting that hat-trick. Look at him. Thanks for that one, boom.
Yeah, you can see him yelling out Pinky to Ben Pinkelman and said, that's an assist. If we were playing basketball, Pinkelman would have a couple of assists in this game, as would that man there with the pass and the turnover early. Outstanding first 7 minutes from Team USA, and that man in particular, one of the superstars of our sport, Perry Baker.
Up, 2 pods either side of the left and right. They want to try and encourage the US to kick long, so they want to try and get some ball possession back.
And they send it down the middle. Going up was Baker, but he couldn't beat right to the jump. And now Fife. Farndale into big Ben Pinkelman. Danny Barrett on the assist. They look and they hold. Now it's a maul. He finally fights and gets to the ground. Fife again. Nice pass there from Kinghorn, patrolling in at first. Receiver wearing jersey number 5, getting the ball back at again. They've got some numbers here now, Scotland. Fife puts the accelerator down. Baker showing his skills and defense there with a good tackle. The dummy there from Blake. Hugh Blake breaks through, and Blake will race away to score. Dream start for Scotland, just what the doctor ordered.
And the perfect start from a Scottish perspective. Hugh Blake being direct. It's a soft tackle from Niua there. You can't get shrugged at sevens level like that. Far too easy, but great play from Scotland. Blake dotting down under the post, a sure 7-pointer.
Once again proving just what a good side they are, the Scottish outfits, with some possession. Some fresh legs onto the field now because of the very warm conditions here in Hong Kong. Naya Tharvell comes on in jersey 8. As Wright kicks out towards the right, where Blake will chase. Baker gets his hands on the ball.
Let him come down.
Taken in the air.
Let him fully come down.
Excellent take from Perry Baker. Poor decision from White there, one of the strongest people in the air, Perry Baker. You put the ball right onto him. They need to challenge there, Scotland. Move them around. Simple, now the USA can relieve the pressure, kick the ball down deep.
Folau Niua, 46 tries Won a bronze with US Sevens at the Pan American Games in 2011. Regular on the tour since. And of that squad, of course, the great Zach Test, who out injured at the moment. And Zach, if you're watching this wherever you are in America, hope you're well. And some of the big boys come onto the field now. None bigger than Andrew Duratalo, back from Super Rugby duties, replacing Pinkelman. And for me, Make Nufe is another one of those guys that when you bring him off the bench, what an impact he has.
I mean, can you imagine 4.5 minutes left in the game, second half, and on walks the huge Duratalo. 100 kegs of him, you know what's coming when he gets the ball. Him and Barrett, what a combo.
Yeah, 100 kegs might have been in the summer. He's a bit more than that at the moment. Niua, they fight to try and force him over the lines as Blake, but now it's clear. Duratalo with his first touch. Madison had to bobble it a bit. There is Anufe with his first touch, and he's lost it cold. So the commentator's curse has worked once again.
And he'll be concerned. He recognised the need there for the USA just to keep a bit of possession. Scotland with the ball now, middle of the field, plenty of width to play with. Need to start stretching the US.
It was the pressure from the Scottish line, their line speed to get up and put pressure on Madison Hughes that forced the error. And now Grayson Hart on debut. Comes around and throws the ball out to Fife. Takes on Anufe. Anufe gets pushed off, and now Dougie Fife taken down by Thomason. Nayatharvo gets it out to Hart along the chain. Good play here. Robertson looks and finds Madison Hughes. Go straight, they say. Move it right, move it left, and Hugh Blake does just exactly that. Into Duratalo. Counter ruck is now over. Anufe raced up out of the line, so Robertson with a big pass. Skipping out Nayatharvo. Controlling the tempo here. Scotland controlling possession. And Nayatharvo now gets the ball. Fife for about the fourth time in this sequence.
It's all quite lateral so far, isn't it, Willie, from Scotland? Just going side to side. They need someone to run straight.
Well, that person that has come straight is Fleming, the Centurion. Two smaller players on the field, and Fleming and Hughes come together, not rolling away, and now Nayatharvo wants to get on with it. Nayatharvo will race away and score. Talk about a game of two halves. It was all America in the first 7. It's all Scotland in the second.
100%, Willie. That's what comes from a bit of direct running. It's Robertson, followed by Fleming, just running straight at the heart of this USA defence. They give away the penalty. And that man, good speed of thought, fresh on the field. Nayatharvo, quick tap under the post. Scotland getting back in the game now, 19-14.
Good Scottish name, that, Nayatharvo, of course. Fijian, former soldier with the 2nd Battalion Royal Regiment of Scotland. And he certainly has brought his troops back into this game.
Minute 50 left. They know the importance of this restart now. USA putting 2 pods up. They've got a challenge here, Scotland.
That's gone straight down to where Anufe will take it easily, but he's lost it cold, so he's made 3 schoolboy errors since he's come on, has Anufe. And now here comes Scotland with a real chance. Right racing away. Thomason's coming at him. Pulls him down. Wonderful tackle. Now the ball's there, the ruck. This will be a penalty. Duratalo came in too soon. And Richard Kelly's going to send him to the bin.
He's going to be offside. Just time out for a second.
I think he's blown the pee out of the whistle. Yes, he has. That's a first.
Sorry. I've fallen
well,
over.
I think on there as well, Willie, Richard Kelly there, he got taken out by one of the Scottish players, and they're running for the ruck.
But he can't blow it.
Sorry, I've fallen over. Okay. My whistle's got stuck in the mud, so I can't blow it. Yeah. What it's going to be, it's going to be a penalty against you guys here because he was offside.
This guy was?
Yeah, I believe it was this guy. So just give me a second.
He's got mud in the whistle. That is a first.
A classic,
but he started from an offside position to begin with. He never got back onside.
Scotland with it all in front of them. An opportunity here to draw level. And he's going to get a new whistle.
Wow, what a big moment.
Ref without a whistle. It's not a good thing at all.
Just see here, Willie, there. Number 2 for Scotland just collides with him. Doogie 5 taking him out, but
Here we go,
Scotland, huge
Scotland on
chance.
the attack, big pass over, and it's been dropped by Robertson. Nyatharvo did everything right. The execution, not where it needed to be, but they're still at the right end of the park.
Huge opportunity wasted from Scotland there. Careless, lackluster in their passing, and now they've got to heap some pressure on this USA scrum.
There's the passes, 3-1, and I'd imagine that Niua will just want to get out of here. The kick option is there, and they decide to give it to Anufe. Anufe takes it to the line. Baker's there, that's why. Perry Baker's dropped it cold. I thought Baker had been replaced, hence the kick option, but wow. Great defensive read from James Fleming.
It's brilliant, but it's been a nightmare. 6 or 7 minutes for Maka Anufe for the US there. He's got Perry Baker outside him. We've just seen him skin everyone in about 5 yards. Give it to him early and let him run. Instead, he drags it out. Now it's a chance for Scotland.
Last chance saloon for Scotland. They'll have the final say in this game. Yeah, the hooter is sounded. Hart under pressure, Wright takes it to the line. Hart's looped around, 2-on-1. Hart gives it to Fleming. Fleming on Baker. Tackle made, 10 short. In they go. Nyatharvo now with the ball. Anufe makes the tackle. Niua is there, Robertson. And now the pressure mounts. Miller into the contact of Hughes.
Outside.
Can Scotland draw level? Right, Nyatharvo, there are plenty of defenders, and they're also going to get the advantage because the Americans were offside.
Where is it? Hold up, I've got to get my mark. Where's my mark? 6 wide, offside.
Richard Kelly just adding to the drama here. Next stoppage is definitely game over. Scotland must score.
Well, they go to the set piece now where they split 3 and 3.
Come out.
They bring Hart to tap the ball, and now they've made a change as well. Bobby Beattie comes on, man that made his debut in Cape Town. Not a bad player to bring on. Certainly knows his way to the try line. The tap from Grayson Hart. To the line they go, right out the back, the short ball to Nyatharvo, and that's wonderful play from Andrew Duratalo. Quality from Big Andrew.
Oh, so close from Scotland, but what quality play from Duratalo.
And this will do it. Niua taps it, kicks it out, game over. And Team USA play their get out of jail card early on day 2. They have beaten Scotland by 19 points to 14.
Mike for the second.